Good evening, everyone. Mules Nation is now on the air. It's time for Mules Volleyball. It's brought to you by Carnaby Square in Fairfield, FNB Fairfield National Bank, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland Country Financial, Carter Trucking, People's National Bank, Cottard Financial Group, the Fairfield Save-A-Lot, the Fairfield Banking Company, Rush Appliance and Furniture, Potts Family Pharmacy, hashtag No Town Lines. I'm Mark Turner, Derek Dunn alongside this evening, and Derek, the JV match was a hard-fought two-game win for the Lady Mules.
Lady Mules winning that JV game in 2 sets, but the varsity matches coming up. Fairfield 4-1 of the young season. Wayne City is 4-3 overall.
We'll get to talking about the two teams in just a couple of minutes. You are listening to Mules Nation on RJ Marketing. The Wayne County Farm Bureau for 100 years. The Farm Bureau has stood by their mission to improve the future of agriculture, from advocating your interest on the Hill or by walking the hall at our state capitol. The Farm Bureau pushes back on burdensome regulations. They help farmers navigate complex transportation rules and bring agriculture to life for our students. Join the voice of agriculture and become a member today. Go to WayneCFB.com/membership and learn how. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something. FNB would like to take a moment to say thank you to all of our area farmers. You truly are the heart of the heartland. Whether it's for this season's crop or the next crop of seasoned farmers, FNB is proud to support you by offering agribusiness services, products, and solutions designed to help you grow. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender. The Fairfield Save-A-Lot, your locally owned hometown grocery store at 709 West Main, wishes the Mules a great season. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. The Fairfield Save-A-Lot offers fresh fruit and produce, fresh cut meats, and everyday low prices. Check out their Facebook page for weekly specials. And People's National Bank. There's only so much time in the day. That's why People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with PNB To Go mobile banking. PNB To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Well, Derek, as we mentioned just a couple of minutes ago, it was a hard-fought two-game win for the Lady Mules in the JV match here tonight.
It was, and we saw Wayne City be competitive here on the home floor, and they're always been tough here on the home floor, Mark. And for the Lady Mules, this is a good road test because, they've been pretty much at Center Street and at, the high school playing, but now this is a true road test for them. This is a non-conference game, by the way, as well, so something to keep in mind about because you want to win all your games on the road. You want to do the best you can on the road, and if you want to have that great season like Lady Mules had 30 wins last season, you got to do your best you can at both home and away.
Lady Mules did a great job Saturday in the kickoff classic there at both Center Street and the Mule Barn, and actually came up against Norris City Omaha infield in the finale.
And we'll see them again. In fact, we have a stream coming up later on down the road between Fairfield and NCOE. And NCOE, Mark, very good volleyball team, one of the top ones in 1A here in Southern Illinois, perhaps the state too, but the Lady Mules, hard fought in 3 sets, just couldn't win that third set. But Mark, I tell you what, that was a great test for the Lady Mules against a quality opponent.
Tell you what, Lamar Choate has the Lady Indians over here at Wayne City doing pretty good things. They're 4-3 coming in any totals before the match, before the JV match. This is going to be a big test for the Lady Indians.
It is, and nothing like taking on a school that's within your county, a bigger school at that, just to kind of gauge and see where you're at. And Wayne City did face some big schools in that Mule Kickoff tournament last weekend. So another big test here for Wayne City here at home, though.
Lady Indians are going through some warm-ups right now. Let's talk about the two rosters here. Of course, the Lady Mules, we know a lot of them very well. Lucy Britt, Emerson Robbins, Riley Edwards, and the list just keeps going on.
Oh, it does. But, there's more than just those three. Of course, they're the captains this year for Lady Mules. Robinson Edwards, both juniors, and Britt, a senior. You also have Kaylee Barger. And then you also have Kate Book, another senior. And then you have Mabry Ellis, Chelsea Cuff. But I tell you what, Gracie Atwood and Kenzie Turner, two freshmen to keep an eye on. And they're getting a lot of playing time under Coach Chet Snyder.
Yeah, we talked to Chet Snyder last week before the kickoff classic, and he said those two were going to start for the Lady Mules.
Yeah, so he's not afraid to throw out the freshmen. And I tell you what, I've been impressed with both of them already.
Let's get the entire roster for the Lady Mules, and let's get their names out here.
Sure, we got Mabry Ellis, a 5'2" junior, wears number 2. Chelsea Cuff wears number 3. She's a 5'2" senior. Number 7 is Corey Sutton. She's a 5'4" sophomore. Number 8, Gracie Atwood. She's a 5'10" freshman. Number 9 is Emerson Robbins. She's a 5'10" junior. Riley Edwards wears number 10. She's a 5'10" junior. Wearing number 11 is Kate Book. She's a 5'8" senior. Number 14, Ava Best, a 5'8" sophomore. Number 15 is Catherine Newman, a 5'5" sophomore. Also number 17, Kenzie Turner, a 5'9" freshman. Number 20, Alexis Klein, a 5'10" senior. Number 22, Lainey Clark, a 5'8" junior. Number 25, Kaylee Barger, a 5'8" senior. And then number 29, Lucy Britt, a 5'4" senior. That is the varsity roster for the Fairfield Lady Mules.
And let's go ahead and get those JV Mules out there as well.
Yes, for junior varsity, number 1 is Eleni Buchanan, a 5'5" junior. Number 4, Alexa Newman, a 5'4" freshman. Number 5 is Sam Coomer, a 5'5" sophomore. Number 6 is Madison Wright, a 5'5" freshman. Number 12 is Mabry Foster, 5'5" freshman. Number 16 is Macy McConaughey. She's a 5'3" freshman. Number 18 is Riley Jolly, a 6' freshman. Number 21 is Lily Gasek, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 23 is Sierra Turner. She's a 5'1" sophomore. Number 24 is Libby Klein. She's a 5'8" freshman. Number 26 is Myra Copeland. She's a 5'4" sophomore. Number 28 is Chesney Young, a 5'7" freshman. And then number 30 is Kyra Lyons, a 5'5" freshman. And by the way, Mark, I got to mention this. Kaylee Barger celebrating a birthday today. So this is a big time for Kaylee Barger. So, hey, not only is it your birthday, but, hey, try to get a birthday win tonight.
Happy birthday to Kaylee. High school football coming up tomorrow night. We're going to be down at Cesar-Valliere to take on the Red Devils. I talked to Coach Justin Townsend today, and we'll get that interview in the pregame tomorrow when we get down to Cesar-Valliere. But that is a scary Cesar-Valliere ball club that we're going to see tomorrow night.
They returned a lot of experience from last year, and the Red Devils are always tough at home, Mark. The Mules have they've been on the road down there at Cesar. They've had victories, and the Mules can win on the road as well, but I thought that was a great win against El Dorado last week. And that was an El Dorado team that had plenty of experience returning too.
El Dorado returned a lot of kids. The defense played extremely well, and that is going to bode well for tomorrow night at Cesar. Cesar comes in. We talked about they return their quarterback, 2 of their top rushers, and they've got an exciting youngster in Desmond Malone.
Yes. And also a reminder, vote Eric Rogers, a 618, Section 618 Player of the Week. Vote for Eric Rogers. I think the voting is still going on at this time. I think Eric, the last update was at second. So vote for Eric Rogers. Again, if you have an opportunity for the Section 618 Player of the Week.
Let's go ahead and take another break before the Lady Mules get here on the floor to warm up. You're listening to Lady Mules Volleyball on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. See Christy and all the girls down at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield for that personal attention that you deserve. From famous name brand clothing, Corky shoes and jewelry, watches, handbags, and sunglasses from Brighton, Carnaby Square is the place to go. Plus, they've got men's belts and wallets. That's Carnaby Square, the fashion leader at 115 East Main in Fairfield. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday till 7 on Thursday. Go Mules! Well, we're all familiar with the 3 whats. What it is, what can it do for me, and what does it cost? At Country Financial, they can help you with the answers with insurance companies, coverage to help protect what's most important to you. all at a price you can afford. So while you're juggling work and kids, while you're trying to keep an eye on your future, they can make sure they're one of the first ones there when you need them most. What should you do next? Well, call Country Financial Representative Christina Copeland in Fairfield at 618-842-2185 and sit down with her and chat about your insurance needs. The Conard Financial Group in Fairfield at 510 West Delaware is a proud supporter of Mule Nation and wants to wish the Mules good luck this season. Chris and the gang offer retirement planning from 401ks to IRAs, 401k rollovers, college savings plans, and life and long-term care insurance, as well as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and certificates of deposit. The Conard Financial Group, investing in the future since 2003. Give them a call at 618-842-7855. Customer service like no one else is what you'll get at Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield. When you call, they're out the door and on the way. Stop by and see Rush Appliance and Furniture at 118 West Main in Fairfield for Lazy Boy recliners, couches and love seats, mattresses, bed frames, dining sets, and more. Sean and the crew at Rush Appliance and Furniture wish the Mules a great season no matter what sport it is: football, volleyball, basketball, softball, or baseball. And that includes the cross-country team and the wrestling team for the Mules. Derek, these Lady Mules out warming up now. They have great size along the front line.
Yes, they do. I mean, you look at Riley Edwards, Emerson Roberts, we talked about them. Gracie Atwood, you'll see her right about the outside hitter spot. So all three of them are 5'10". Kate Book is 5'8". Kinsey Turner, 5'9". So you have at least 4 players that stand 5'9" or higher, and that's great size on the front line, as you mentioned. So you know what that means? Not only can you leap up and try to get those kills, but also blocking is another big issue too. If you can block that ball from the opposition, you can also get points that way as well.
Yeah, and let's talk about how high school volleyball on the high school and collegiate levels work.
Yes.
It's a rally point system. Now, you don't have to serve to score.
No.
You serve, the other team hits it back, they score. You know, it's a rally point system, and if you've never come out and watched a high school volleyball game, there's nothing more exciting.
I agree with that. I've seen a lot of volleyball games over the years at both the high school and collegiate level, and you can find some very exciting plays, especially on the front line, and I think that's a key tonight, is really who's going to win that front line, who's going to be in the trenches, and not only that, but also the liberos digging, diving over the floor, keeping that ball alive off the ground.
You've got to keep the ball alive off the ground, and we're getting set as the Lady Mules are going to practice a little serving here, and we're almost going to be set for volleyball coming up in just a bit. Let's talk about the schedule coming up. Now, here's what we're doing. Next week, we're only going to have one game, and that's going to be high school football, the Mules against Johnston City. And then we're going to try and have, we're going to have 14 regular season volleyball matches. This is our first one.
Yep.
And then we're going to go into postseason, and the Lady Mules will, they'll be in regional play. You assume they'll get a high seed in regional play. Then they'll move to sectional, and then hopefully get back to Fairfield for the super sectional at the Mule Barn.
And that is motivation for them, because whenever you focus on the regular season, but when postseason play comes, you want to have some extra motivation. You want to host that super sectional, and you want to be in that super sectional at the Mule Barn. And Mark, if I was on the Lady Mules team right now, and if it was postseason, I'd be like ecstatic, because it'd be like, look, if we win the supers, we go to state. So it's like, man, motivation is huge. Encouragement's huge.
All right, Lady Mules continuing to warm up serving. And they are going to take on the Wayne City Indians coming up in just a bit. We mentioned football tomorrow night, football next Friday against Johnston City. We are working hard to try and get live streaming of a lot of Mule events, from band concerts to the homecoming parade to plays. It has been a lot of fun.
But
and we're going to be working with Colin McDuffie and his media class. We're going to get those guys involved starting next week, I think.
And also, big thank you to all the businesses that have sponsored us, too. Several businesses, the encouragement we have received, the positive vibes. Absolutely love it.
All right, there was the buzzer, and the Lady Mules are going to head over, and I believe we are going to get the national anthem here at Wayne City High School for the start of this varsity match on this Thursday night, September 1st. Can you believe it's September 1st already?
I think June, July, and August lasted 2 days, and that was it.
I think you're right.
I mean, it went by like a blur.
Uh-huh.
That went my summer as well, by the way, too. I'm just saying, but.
All right, we're getting set for the national anthem. The flag is coming down, and we will get set for high school volleyball action here on Mule Nation. We'll get it switched over to the crowd mic, and we'll get the national anthem from Wayne City High School on this first night of volleyball action on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Let's take it to the crowd mic, and let's get ready for some volleyball.
Please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, Derek, are you ready for some Lady Mules volleyball? We hope you are out there listening to Mule Nation tonight, and we thank all the folks who are joining in. By the way, if you're not familiar with Mule Nation, we've got our own YouTube site, and that's where you're watching volleyball tonight.
And I was going to say, too, Mark, is that I think we found out from that there's actually going to be I think we have a listener, a watcher from Iowa tonight, so greatly appreciate you, whether you're watching here locally or maybe out of state, out of town. We greatly appreciate the viewership, and spread the word about Mule Nation if you have an opportunity.
All right, let's meet the starters. Derek, take her away.
All right, well, first off, let's see if we're just going to be introduced, probably Fairfield perhaps. So I do have the starting lineups for the Lady Mules. They're going to be starting off with right back is number 20, Lexi Klein. At the right front, number 8, Gracie Atwood. Sharing that position will be number 2, Mabry Ellis. At the middle front, that'll be number 25, that'll be Kaylee Barger. Again, celebrating a birthday today, so happy birthday to Kaylee. At left front, number 11, Kate Book. Sharing that position will be number 3, Chelsea Cuff. At the left back, number 10, Riley Edwards. At middle back, number 9, Emerson Robbins. And at libero, number 29, Lucy Britt. The Fairfield Lady Mules are coached by Chet Snyder and Yvette Combs.
You are listening to Mule Nation on RJ Marketing. Coming up, the opening serve. The Fairfield Banking Company, your true locally owned hometown bank, says go Mules. See them for checking and savings accounts and loans of any type. Lobby hours are 8:30 to 4 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturday. And the convenient drive-through, well, they're open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 6 on Friday, and 8 to noon on Saturday. The Fairfield Banking Company, 915 Commerce Drive in Fairfield, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Hashtag No Tan Lines wants to wish the Lady Mules a safe and successful volleyball season. Hashtag no tan lines at 103 West Main in Fairfield has 14 tanning beds for your convenience. That includes levels 1 through 4 and stand-up beds. They've got accessories, lotions, and more. Plus, they now offer boutique clothing, including plus sizes. Hashtag no tan lines, 103 West Main in Fairfield. Give them a call at 618-842-6336 to get your tan on. Derek, we talked about keys to the match, and for the Mules, as well as Wayne City, I think control the net.
Yes. Yeah, you want to control the front line, control what I call usually down there in the trenches. We're about ready to go underway. Lady Mules wearing their road white uniforms with the red numerals and a red lettering. Wayne City wearing their home black uniforms with the red numerals and the red lettering as well. Really looking forward to this, and great to see high school volleyball return.
You betcha. Lady Mules Volleyball brought to you by Carnaby Square, FNB Fairfield National Bank, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland Country Financial, Carter Trucking, People's National Bank, Conard Financial Group, the Fairfield Save-A-Lot, the Fairfield Banking Company, Rush Appliance and Furniture, Potts Family Pharmacy, and hashtag no tan lines.
Both squads right now meeting out there in the middle of the floor as we're going to be underway here with the first serve between Fairfield and Wayne City. This is the battle of Highway 15. This is not a conference game. Fairfield 4-1 overall. The young season Wayne City is 4-3 overall. So Fairfield will be on the left side if you're watching here at home. Wayne City will be on the right-hand side.
By the way, we want to thank Bob Ellis for
yes
helping us film tonight. Thank you, Derek Dunn.
Yes.
And thank you, Claire Vaughn, for putting all this together. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Both teams again doing their high-five rituals. Lady Mules are. And that's another thing, too. Another aspect of this game is communication. I heard a coach one time say, quiet teams lose. So for both teams, I think communication is also very important. It's like one of the officials talking to Lamar Choate, the head coach of Wayne City. And Chet Snyder over there for the Lady Mules. Nice crowd here tonight, by the way, on both sides for Fairfield and Wayne City. As we are getting ready to go underway. Fairfield brought their cheering section over there and wearing the birthday hats and holding a sign. I can't read what that sign says over there too far away, but Wayne City will have the first serve here. And this will actually be Kaylin Loker, a sophomore. Loker will dribble the ball a few times. And here we go with the first serve. Loker serves it with the right hand. This one goes over to the back row and it go out of bounds. Great awareness right there by Lucy Britt and Emerson Robbins of letting the ball go out.
Nice decision by the back row for the Lady Mules to let that one go. It was really close.
So Lucy Britt, the libero, will serve for the Lady Mules. One of the captains, a senior. And Britt serves this one. This is a nice serve over to the middle back. Wayne City's able to field this one. They bump it right over Britt. Now over to Riley Edwards. Sets it up for Kate Book, and that goes out. Veers over to the right.
Kate Book went up, was expecting a little contact at the top of the net and did not get it and just sails out of bounds off to the left side.
So 1-1 the score here. So both teams have scored each their first point. Kaylee Barge, a little one-hander, tickles the net, and a point for the Lady Mules as Wayne City could not bump it back over. Nice attempt by Wayne City of trying to keep that ball off the ground. They did it that first time, but not able to do it the second time. Mabry Ellis checks in, and Ellis will serve. Ellis got some playing time last year. Ellis with the serve with the right hand. Goes over to the back row. Now Wayne City able to organize. Then they hit it over. This time over to the Lady Mules. Riley Edwards sets it up for Kaylee Barger with a kill attempt. Now fielded over the back row. Wayne City having some trouble. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Loker. That's a point for the Lady Mules. 3-1.
Lady Mules starting to show their dominance on the inside, close to the net. They've got a definite size advantage, and it's showing thus far.
Yeah, they're battling against Green and Horton for Wayne City. They bump it back over. That hits the hand of Book, and Lucy Britt able to hit this one up high over to Kaylee Barger. Another kill attempt fielded by the Indians. Right now they're on the attack. There's Green, and it's bumped over by the Lady Mules. They hit right over by way of Riley Edwards. That's a point for the Lady Mules. Off of the hands of the libero, Greenwald.
Great save by the Lady Mules to bump that one up, and then just good recovery to get it over for the point.
Mabry Ellis serving again. 4-1. Lady Mules lead all into the net that time, so Wayne City will have the point, and they'll have the ball back. Serving air will be Paige Greenwald, a senior. Where's number 1 for the Indians?
She is the libero for Wayne City.
Barrow serves this one over to libero, Lucy Britt. On the attack is Kate Book. This one's hitting the back. Hits the top of the backboard of the basketball, go up in the ceiling. A point for the Lady Mules.
We saw that a couple of times in the JV match as well, and that ball comes off that ceiling when it's hit high, and you don't know where it's going.
Not only that, but it has maybe have a particular spin to it that could actually fool you. Kaylee Barger, the senior, serves. This one fielded over to the back row. Now Wayne City, they're on the attack by way of Horton. Out through the outstretched arms of Book and Edwards. Riley with a little one-hander. Wayne City able to field it. Back the other way comes the Lady Mules. This time, Edwards headed for Emerson Robbins with the kill. Emerson down the middle.
Yeah, you put Emerson Robbins on the outside. Robbins was close to leading the entire South in kills last year, if not had the lead.
She was just shy of 500 kills. Incredible. There's Wayne City. Horton able to hit this one over. That goes out of bounds. Horton was trying to aim for that corner, but just could not get it. So 7-2 as Fairfield leading Wayne City here in this first set of girls high school volleyball action on this Thursday night here at the Wigwam. Wigwam meaning teepee here at Wayne City High School. All right, here's Kaylee Barger. Barger serves this one over to the back row. This one's hit up high over to libero Greenwald. Hits it back over to Green. There's Robbins. Riley setting up for Emerson. Robbins little tip. And it's fielded right there by Wayne City. Nice dig on the floor. Indians hit it back over. Britt over to Edwards. Edwards little two-hander. Almost fooled Wayne City that time, but Wayne City able to collect. And that's a long hit out of bounds. That one was hit by Alexis Green, the junior. I watched Green, by the way, last weekend, and Green had a nice game, I thought, against one of the teams that Wayne City competed against. 8-2 as the Lady Mules lead. Barger with another serve. This one's fielded over to the back by Loker. Now over to Horton this time. Horton, nice dig on the floor by Mabry Ellis and Emerson Robbins with a kill attempt. It bounces off the hands. Oh, it bounces off the hands of Addison Seidel, the senior. Oh, Emerson racking up those kills already. 9-2, Lady Mules lead. There's Barger with another serve. This one goes over to the back. They hit it up high, and oh, Kate Book. It was Kate Book in the net that time, but just could not get it over. That was a tough spot for Kate as well.
Tough spot, a little bit of a mishit for Wayne City there, left it right up at the top, and that is a real tough ball to get over without touching the net.
Well, it's you versus the net that time. Emerson Robbins with the kill attempt, and that's a kill for Emerson right there in the back row. Right by Seidel, the senior, Addison Seidel.
Emerson Robin is killing Wayne City from that corner.
Chelsea Cuff checks there for Kate Book. Cuff, a 5'2" senior. 10-3, Fairfield leading Wayne City in this first set. This one's fielded by the back row of Wayne City. They set it up right now. There's Horton on the kill attempt, and that is a kill and a point for Horton. Got through the outstretched hands of Fairfield. So looks like Lucy Britt back out there, and serving it for Wayne City is Alexis Green. Green serves this one. Nice serve over to Britt. This time fielded by Edwards. Here is a kill attempt by Riley Edwards, and that's a point. Riley Edwards again. Excuse me, Emerson Robbins, I'm sorry.
Emerson Robbins, another kill from that corner.
Boy, that's
she is just deadly from that outside corner.
Well, I tell you what, where's the radar go when you need one on that kill? Anyway, here we go, 11-4. Fairfield leading Wayne City. There's that one's long right there by Riley Edwards. A little too long that time for Riley. Good awareness by Wayne City, letting that one go out. 11-5 in this first set. So Jovi Horton's going to serve. Horton, one of the frontline players for the Indians, right there in the middle. One of the tallest players. Oh, that bounced in. Britt and Robbins let it go by them, went right over their head. So that's an in, that's a point, so an ace for Horton. And I think they thought it was going to go out.
Well, you know, in basketball, when you got a lefty, it messes things up. And Horton serves with the left hand.
Hey, it happens at pickleball too, my friend. Anyway, here we go. There's the back row Oh, Edwards setting it up right now for Robbins with a kill! Emerson Robbins again. And that back row every time.
I'm a little surprised that Lamar Choate for Wayne City hasn't taken a timeout to try and figure out a way to keep stop Emerson Robbins.
But I tell you what, Riley and Emerson, the way Riley sets it up for Emerson, is just a thing of beauty, and that ball goes out. Serve it away a little too long for Emerson, but yeah, just that synergy between Robbins and Edwards is so much fun to watch. 12-7, Fairfield leading Wayne City in his first set. So back to Loker now. Caleb Loker, the sophomore who serves it. Oh, that tickled the net. Nice dive right there by Robbins. It was a good attempt, though, on her part. But a point for the Wayne City Indians. So Caleb Loker, the sophomore, will serve again. Fairfield on the attack. Barger just bumps it right over. Now over to the Indians. They set up for the attack. This time, attack is Seidel. Over to Robbins in the back. Edwards set up for Kaylee Barger. Barger this time over to the back, fielded by the Indians. They set up for another attack. This one's bumped over right there by Green. Now Emerson Robbins with the kill from about midcourt. No good. That ball was a little too long.
Using that 3-meter line, trying to get a kill from the back row. If you don't get good backspin on that one, that thing just sails on you.
A little bit too much lift from out. 12-9. Wayne City has cut it down to within 3. Edwards sets it up over to, that is Gracie Atwood who's in. Robbins over to Edwards, over to Atwood with a kill attempt. That ball's having trouble. It bounces on the floor. A kill for Atwood.
That time Chet Snyder mixed things up a little bit. Everybody on Wayne City thought Emerson Robbins was going to get the set, and they back set it over to Gracie Atwood for the kill.
Gracie only a freshman, but already getting playing time this season and fun to watch. I was impressed with her Meet the Mules scrimmage a couple of weeks ago. There's Lucy Bray, hits it right up high over to Kaylee Barger. Barger, I feel it in the back, and a point for Barger and the Lady Mules. And Kaylee Barger, Mark, has been very aggressive in his first set.
Well, you mentioned communication. That time Wayne City did not take any communication. You're listening to Mules Volleyball on Mules Nation, brought to you by RJ Marketing. Steven and Tiffany Potts at Potts Family Pharmacy say you're not just a customer, but a part of their family. Open 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, right next to Save a Lot in Fairfield. Potts Family Pharmacy is now accepting your insurances. They feature a full line of over-the-counter products, including Nature's Truth vitamins. And don't forget to stop by Friday, September 9th, for their grand opening celebration starting at noon. Give Carter Trucking in Fairfield a call at 618-842-2022 for all your rock, dirt, gravel, and sand needs. Carter Trucking also has bulk mulch, decorative landscaping rock, and asphalt patch. They'll deliver it for you and also haul your equipment to the job site. They can do excavating for construction work, ponds, future driveways, and building pads. Carter Trucking, give them a call at 618-842-2022 and see what they can do for you.
14-9 is Fairfield leading Wayne City in his first set. Here at the Wigwam at Wayne City High School. Great to be here with you. I'm Derek Dunn, Mark Turner alongside Claire Vaughn, keeping an eye on our stream like a hawk, engineering it. Bob Ellis on the camera. Lucy Brett going to be serving here. The libero for the Lady Mules, a senior captain. Nice serve, but it goes out, just barely out for Lucy Brett. So point for Wayne City. It's 14-10. Wayne City will serve. Serving it will be Addison Seidel, the senior. Seidel, the right-hander, serves this one. Nice bullet of a serve over to Britt. Edwards sets it up for Atwood. And the ball is going to be dropped. That's a point. A kill for Gracie Atwood and the Lady Mules. Atwood checks out, and Mabry Ellis checking in. And Ellis did a nice job serving earlier on when the Lady Mules went on a nice little run early to start the game. Mabry Ellis, a junior, serves this one. Serves over to libero Greenwald. Now Wayne City on the attack by way of Green, who hits it into the net. 16-10. Ellis, 5'2" junior, will serve again. There's the serve off the hands of Greenwald, the libero. Wayne City able to bump it right over. Britt able to field it. This one over to Edwards. This time over to Barger. Oh, hit right there. Ellis hits this one up high, now over to Edwards. And look at Emerson Robbins with a kill attempt. That one's filled in the back where the ball may go over to that, and it does. Edwards over to Britt. This time Kaylee Barger with a kill attempt for the outside. That ball bounces up high. Nice little volley here between both teams so far. That ball's going to go out. Nice effort by Wayne City. That ball was close to bouncing in, but just missed that corner. So Lady Mules get a point out of a 17-10, 7-point lead for the Lady Mules. Mabry Ellis serves again. Ellis with the serve. There it is. Goes over to the back, fielded by Greenwald, the libero. Now they set for the attack by way of the Green. And a point for the Lady Mules. 18-10. This first set. Again, this is a non-conference game, by the way, between Fairfield and Wayne City. Ellis with another serve. This one goes over to the back by way of Greenwald, the libero. As time hit over by way of Green, and we got a penalty committed. Penalty committed by the Lady Mules. That'll be a point for Wayne City, 18-11. All right, so Paige Greenwald will serve. Greenwald, the senior libero, serves this one over Lucy Britt in the back. Fielded by Edwards this time. Over to Kaylee Barger, just bumps it over. Over to Wayne City. This time they set them up for the attack by way of Green. Nice blocking right there by the Lady Mules front line. There's another hit toward the back. Emerson Robbins able to field this one. Over to Edwards. Robbins with a kill attempt from midcourt. Too long and out of bounds. 18-12, this first set. Fairfield with the lead, 6 points. So Greenwald serves this one. Over to Emerson Robbins. Edwards sets it up this time over to Kate Book and just pushes it over to the back. Wayne City sets it up for the attack by way of Green. That ball way too high. Lady Mules did not make contact with it at all as it bounced against the wall. Lady Mules get the ball, 19-12. Kayla Barger's had a great first game, but very aggressive from the outside hitting spot. And Barger with the serve, with the right hand, fielded by the Indians. They pump it right back over. Oh, wide open gap in the middle of the heart of the Lady Mules defense, and Wayne City gets a point out of it. 19-13. Play to 25, win by 2. So Wayne City will have a crack at serving as Kelby Wood, who serves this one. Over to Mabry Ellis. Emerson Robbins with the kill attempt. That's a kill for Emerson and the Lady Mules. Racking up those kills, Emerson Robbins. 20-13. Lady Mules extend their lead up by 7. Alexis Klein, the 5'10" senior. Where's number 20, middle hitter, checking in for the first time tonight for the Lady Mules. His ball is hit over to the back. Fielded by libero Greenwald. And Loker just pushes it over. Now over to Edwards. Edwards sets up for Emerson Robbins on a one-hander. Wayne City having trouble. He goes out. And a point for Emerson Robbins and the Lady Mules. 21-13. Here in this first set. Chelsea Cuff will serve, and Cuff serves this one. Nice serve over to the back row. Greenwald bumps it over to Loker with a kill attempt. Fielded it back by Ellis. This time over to Emerson Robbins, little one-hander. It goes out of bounds. Bounced off of a Wayne City Indian. 22-13. 9-point lead for the Lady Mules. 3 points away from winning this first set. Cuff serves again. This one's fielded in the back. Bumped up by way of Greenwald. Hit over by way of Horton. Over to Edwards. Edwards hits this one up high for Emerson. Emerson tries to make something out of it. Fielded in the back row. They hit it right back over. Oh, Cuff almost bumping into Barger that time. Near collision. Emerson Robbins with a kill as it bounced off the hands of Green.
Robinson above double digits in kills now for the Lady Mules.
Yeah, she's just rocking it right now, Mark. Just in that groove, 23-13. 10-point lead for Lady Mules, our biggest of the night. This one's hit over by Wayne City by way of Horton. Fairfield able to field this one. They go over to Robbins again. Robbins fielded by Horton that time. They're set up for Horton once more. Horton with a nice kill right there for Wayne City. I was right there in front of Mabry Ellis.
Wayne City turning the tables a little bit on the Lady Mules that time. They went to the big outside hitter Horton this time.
Horton pretty tall, stands about maybe 5'10", 5'11", so Wayne City has some size in the front line, along with Green as well. Here's the serve by the Indians. That was a bullet of a serve that goes out. Great court awareness by the Lady Mules of just letting that one go by. 24-14. One more point if Fairfield wins his first set. Riley Edwards will serve. Riley spins the ball and serves it. This one goes on the back of it. Oh, and that's game in the hands of Greenwald. 25-14. Lady Mules win that first set.
You're listening to Mules Volleyball on Mules Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Give Carter Trucking and Fairfield a call at 842-2022 for all your rock, dirt, gravel, and sand needs. Carter Trucking also has bulk mulch, decorative landscaping rock, and asphalt patch. They'll deliver it for you and also haul your equipment to the job site. They can do excavating for construction work, ponds, future driveways, and building pads. 842-2022, the phone number to call. That's Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Hashtag No Tan Lines wants to wish the Lady Mules a safe and successful volleyball season. Hashtag No Tan Lines is located at 103 West Main in Fairfield. They've got 14 tanning beds for your convenience. That includes levels 1 through 4 and stand-up beds as well. They've got accessories, lotions, and more. Plus, check out their new boutique clothing line, including plus sizes. Hashtag No Tan Lines. Give them a call at 842-6336. Stephen and Tiffany Potts at Potts Family Pharmacy say you're not just a customer to them, but a part of their family. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They're located right next to Save-A-Lot in Fairfield. Potts Family Pharmacy is now accepting your insurances. They feature a full line of over-the-counter products, including Nature's Truth vitamins. And don't forget to stop by Friday, September 9th for their grand opening celebration starting at noon. You know, we're all familiar with the 3 whats. What it is, what can it do for me, and what does it cost? At Country Financial, they can help with the answers on insurance coverages to help protect what's most important to you, all at a price you can afford. So while you're juggling work and kids, while you're trying to keep an eye on your future, they can make sure they're one of the first ones there when you need it most. Here's what you should do next. Give Christina Copeland a call, the Country Financial representative, 618-842-2185, to chat about your insurance needs. It's Christina Copeland, Country Financial. Go Mules. Getting set for set number 2. The Lady Mules put on a clinic by Emerson Robbins in the first set.
Emerson very aggressive, able to get those kills, and you can see why just by watching her. She led the state and kills at Class 2A last season, and very aggressive. I thought Riley did a great job of setting up for Emerson. Kaylee Barger also very aggressive, and even saw Gracie Atwood, the freshman, with a couple of nice kills as well. And Lady Mules communication has been strong. They withstood a Wayne City run about the middle of that first set, but the Lady Mules just clicked on all cylinders and never looked back. All right, so here we go with the second set again, 25-14. Lady Mules won that first set. And again, Lady Mules wearing their road white uniforms with the red numeral and the red lettering. Wayne City wearing their home black uniforms with the red numeral and the red lettering. By the way, appreciate all those of you who are watching live on Mule Nation. I'm Derek Dunn, Mark Turner alongside, Claire Vaughn, our engineer, and Bob Ellis, our cameraman. We appreciate you tuning in. By the way, thank you to all these sponsors, these businesses for sponsoring Mule Nation, the live stream here tonight. And glad to bring you Lady Mules Volleyball. Lucy Britt, the seat of the barrel, serves it here for the second set. And that bounced off the hands of Green. That's a point for the Lady Mules.
Very quick way to start this second set here. Lucy Britt with a great serve, caught the Wayne City defender off guard just a bit, and there was a miss hit, and that's the first point of the second set.
Britt will serve again. Nice serve. Oh, an ace! An ace by Britt! Oh, my goodness. That one was a laser toward the back. We haven't seen a whole lot of aces tonight, but that was one of them. 2-0 Lady Mules.
By the way, stick around after the match. Mules coach Chet Snyder is scheduled to join us for a bit.
Chet Snyder been at Fayetteville Community High School for a long time.
20 plus years.
How many years?
20 plus.
20 plus. Been there for a long time, but boy, has he built this into a powerhouse. Him and the assistant coach has been incredible, and the players as well. Kaylee Barger with a kill! Kaylee Barger. And that ball was hugging that line. But hey, you got to toe the line sometimes. It happens. 3-1. Lady Mules lead here in this second set. Mabry Ellis will serve. Ellis did a great job serving in that first set. This one is served over to the back. Fielded by Wayne City. They're on the attack by way of Green. I think it was off the hands of Brent, and it was. By the way, since we're on YouTube, if you want to post a comment about where you're watching Mule Nation from, please do, because we would love to see where you're watching us here on Mule Nation. Whether you're here in Fairfield, Wayne City, maybe if you're over in Alaska, wherever you may be, hey, tell us where you're watching from. Greatly appreciate it. This ball is hit over by Wayne City by way and fielded by the Lady Mules. They hit it over by way of Ellis. Great job of the Lady Mules. Way to communicate. There's another kill attempt by Green. Alexis Green, the junior.
Wayne City in this second set starting to switch things up just a little bit. They had been going more to the inside middle. Now they started going from the corner.
And they let that ball go out. Brendan Robbins did. They thought the ball was going to go out, but it just bounced just in front of the line. So Wayne City with the point, and the Indians now lead 4-3. Still early in this second set. Serving is the Greenwald libero. Edwards with a quick little one-hander was not, and Wayne City was not fooled by that one that time. Oh, and Kate Book with the point with the block. Oh, Kate Book right there in the middle. And Book, by the way, has had a lot of blocks over the years, and that one was one of them right there. You can see why she patrols that front. All right, Chelsea Cuff will serve. Cuff with the right-handed serve. Oh, it was off the hands of Seidel. He was kind of shocked because she touched it, it just went right back.
Another miss hit by the Lady Indians, and that's a couple of unforced errors in the ball game here.
Those unforced errors can hurt. 5-4. Fairfield on top, still early. Oh, that was a nice kill right there by Wayne City. I believe it was Green who got that one into that, or Horton. But nonetheless, good point right there for Wayne City. Kelby Wood will serve. Wood, by the way, a senior, wears number 18. 5-5. Tied up. Serve with the right hand. Fielded this time. Over by Fairfield. There's Emerson Robbins with the kill. Oh, that was hit back by Wayne City. Wow. That was a big block by the Indians. So 6-5. There's another serve by Wood. That one's going to go out. So right now 6-6. Long serve. In the second set. There's a serve by Kate Book. And that one goes out. Kate just kind of stared at that one for a little bit. Thought it was going to stay in, but just a little bit passed out. 7-6, Wayne City with the lead. Jovi Horton will serve. Horton serves this one over to the middle. Nice job right there by Mabry Ellison. This was fielded by Wayne City. Edwards over to Brett. They try to serve it up for Robbins again. Oh, and into the net. And I think it was kind of mistimed by Emerson Robbins. 8-6, Wayne City on top. Lead by 2. In the second set. Fairfield won the first set. 25-14. Serve that time from the Indians. Again, nice job by Ellis, keeping the ball off the floor. Emerson Robbins with a kill attempt. Fielded by Greenwald, the libero. Now they bump it right back over by way of Seidel. Ellis over to Edwards. And Emerson Robbins with a kill attempt. And a point for the Lady Mules. Oh, there's it was Wayne City with the point. Okay, my mistake, 9-6. Oh, they reversed the call. Lamar Choate, shocked.
He is not happy. He's going to let one of the officials, the judge on the far side, give him a little bit of grief.
8-7. Wayne City still leading here. And the officials are going to discuss this, Mark.
Yeah, certainly so. By the way, you're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Mules Volleyball is brought to you in part by the Fairfield Banking Company, your true locally owned hometown bank. They say go Mules. See them for checking and savings accounts and loans of any type. Lobby hours 8:30 to 4 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturday. And the convenient drive-through open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 6 on Friday, and 8 to noon on Saturday. The Fairfield Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, it'll still be Fairfield ball following the officials' discussion. 8-7. Wayne City with the lead. Wayne City having trouble. And Fairfield taking over the floor but cannot be able to hit it back over. Nice attempt by Riley Edwards. It was a good dig attempt by Riley, keeping the ball off the floor, but just could not hit it back over the net. So now 9-7, Wayne City with the lead. All right, there's Jovi Horton. Horton will serve. Horton serves this one. This one goes over the middle back by way of Britt the libero. Over to Edwards, who sets up for Emerson. Robbins with the kill attempt. And that ball is going to bounce out of bounds. 9-8.
Wayne City just kind of hanging around here in this second set.
And this has been a closer start to this second set here. Closer at this point than the first set. Robbins will serve again. Robbins with the serve. Oh, that made contact. Oh. Woo, that was close. I thought Wood touched it.
They will give the point to Wayne City, and they'll take over the serve.
That was close, Mark. That was a close shave right there. 10-8. Woo. I can see that in slow motion replay, how close that was. Over to Britt, this time over to Edwards. Now over to, this will be Kaylee Barger. Seidel with the kill attempt right there in front of Robbins. 11-8, Wayne City leading by 3. Great crowd on both sides here tonight here at the Wigwam, here at Wayne City High School. Kaylin Loker, the sophomore, will serve. There's a serve right there, fielded by Robbins, who falls on the floor into the net. That time, dug over there by Riley Edwards, and the ball goes long. 12-8. Fairfield down here to Wayne City as the Indians lead this second set. Wayne City fan base has given their home team some energy. Over Barger with a kill attempt. That ball's going to hit the back. And Barger with the point. And for the Lady Mules, they needed that one. Britt the libero will serve. 12-9. Lady Mules down by 3 in the second set. Britt, one of 3 captains. The other 2 captains being Robbins and Edwards. This one's hit over by way of Green. And a point for Wayne City. Green just bumped it right over. So now 13-9, a 4-point lead for the Indians. Addison Seidel, the senior, will serve. Seidel serves this one. Over to Britt. Over to Edwards. This time over to Gracie Atwood, who just checked in. Hit over by way of Britt. Now over to Edwards. Edwards, a little two-hander. Goes to the back. Now over to Green with the kill attempt. Blocking right there that time was Book, and Atwood got right past him, though, even after making the contact, and falls on the floor. 14-9. Wayne City leading in this second set. There's a serve. That one's going to go out. Great job by Barger letting that ball go out. Substitution, Mabry Ellis will check in, replacing Gracie Atwood.
Mabry in for her serve for the Lady Mules. She's done a great job from the service line.
14-10. Been very consistent with her accuracy. Nice serve by Mabry, fielded by Greenwald. They're having trouble. It's a point for the Lady Mules. 14-11. So Mabry will serve again. There's the serve. That's going to go out. A little long that time for Mabry. So 15-11, Wayne City on top. Paige Greenwald, the senior libero, will serve for the Indians. Paige has served several times here tonight. Paige with the serve. Nice serve bumped over by Robbins. Edwards sets it up over to Barger. Almost a miscommunication right there between those two. Still able to get the ball over. There's a kill attempt by Green. And Britt over to Barger. That goes out. A little too long that time. 16-11 in his second set. Wayne City leading. Greenwald with the serve. This time over to Britt at the back. Edwards now over to Barger. Barger a little one hand. Oh, tackles the net! And it's a point for the Lady Mules. By the grace of the net, the ball went right over the other side.
Great decision by Barger to just tip that one over. She saw something right in the middle, and there was nobody there for Wayne City.
You always want to try to find those open seams, try to shoot for those gaps. Josie Cuff with a long serve, it goes out of bounds. Mark, we've seen a lot of these serves that have been going really long here in the second set for Fairfield.
Yeah, certainly so. And the Mules are just, they're trying to hit that back line and just are putting a little too much mustard on it.
Emerson Robbins with the kill.
Another kill by Emerson Robbins from that near corner over there to Chet Snyder. And I don't know how many times she's done it tonight. It's got to be close to 15 or 16.
And she's racking them up. And they needed that one, too, to get the ball back. 17-13. Lady Mules down by 4. They won the first set earlier, 25-14. Serving over the Lady Mules, that is Corey Sutton, the sophomore. Sister Colby played volleyball for the Lady Mules along with basketball as well. Great to see Corey out there tonight. Edwards sets up over to Robbins with the kill attempt, but too long. 18-13. Kate Book checking back in, replacing Sutton. Wayne City will serve it. Served by Seidel, fielded by Robbins that time. Edwards sets up over to Emerson. Emerson with the kill attempt, fielded right there by Greenwald. Wayne City trying to hit over, and they do. Edwards sets up for Robbins, and Robbins with a little one-hander. 18-14. In his second set, Riley Edwards will serve. Gracie Atwood checking back in, replacing Mabry Ellis. So Riley serves this one. Goes over to the back by way of Greenwald. They set it up. Here's the kill and blocked by the Lady Mules. Great job by Atwood. And also, too, Alexis Klein. So both Klein and Atwood credited with that block. 18-15.
Lady Mules pulling ever closer.
Yeah, keep chipping away when you're down. Edwards with a serve. Goes over the back row, fielded by Greenwald. Now they bump it back. Horton was the one who bumped it back over for Wayne City. Edwards sets it up over to Klein. That time not able to get the point. Wayne City fields this one. Britt over to Edwards. Down to Emerson Robbins with a kill attempt. And that's good. Emerson Robbins. 18-16.
When you need a point, you look to Emerson Robbins.
Mark, remember when we called Lady Mules games a few years ago, Jacqueline Sims was like the go-to. And Emerson is like that go-to right now. 18-16. Riley over to Greenwald. And hit over by way of Greenwald, but just short. 18-17. Lady Mules have chipped this one away. They're down by 1. Riley in a groove serving. Edwards serves this one with the right hand. This one goes over to the back. Fielded by the Indians. Horton with the kill attempt. Blocked by the Lady Mules. Klein and Robbins with the block. 18 all. Lady Mules on a nice run here. The momentum is on their side. You got to keep the line going. There's a serve by Riley. Outfield in the back row. They set it up this time over to Seidel with a kill attempt. All right there in front of Cuff. Dove on the floor, just could not get that hit. 19-18. Nice run, though, by the Lady Mules. They close the deficit, down by 1. Jovi Horton will serve. Horton serves this one over to Robbins. This time over to Edwards. Edwards this time over to Robbins with a kill. But just too wide. The outside. 20-18. Again, Fairfield won this first set earlier, 25-14. This is the second set. There's a serve from Horton, fielded by Britt. Now over to Edwards. Edwards sets it for Robbins, a little one-hander. Wayne City having trouble, but they were able to hit it back over. Nice blocking by the Lady Mules. Nice blocking right there by Klein. And that would, how big has Klein been here tonight? Especially blocking down there in the front. 20-19. Emerson Robbins will serve. Robbins with the serve. This one's hit over. Nice dive on the floor by Wayne City. Britt over to Barger. And Barger with the point and a kill.
Lady Mules have caught Wayne City dropping back on their heels, expecting a spike, and the Lady Mules have went to more of a tip shot to try and score a few points, and they've done it real well.
And great job by Barger of recognizing that open gap in the Indians' defense. And they hit it back over, and a point for the Lady Mules heading to the net, actually. 21-20. Lady Mules have retaken the lead here in this second set. Boy, it's been a heated battle of Highway 15 here tonight. I'm seeing the skid marks and the flames all over the place. Here we go. There's Emerson Robbins. Robbins with the serve. That one goes over to the back. This one's hit over by Seidel. That goes long. Great job by Lucy Britt of letting that ball go out. 22-20.
Mules getting ever closer, and we get a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mules Volleyball on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Customer service like no one else is what you'll get at Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield. When you call with a problem, they're out the door and on the way before you know it. Stop by and see Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield. They'll get you some Lazy Boy recliners, couches and love seats, mattresses, bed frames, dining sets, and more. Sean and the crew at Rush Appliance and Furniture wish the Mules a great season. The Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield is a proud supporter of Mule Nation and wants to wish the Mules good luck this season. Chris and the gang offer retirement planning from 401ks to IRAs, 401k rollovers, college savings plans, and life and long-term care insurance, as well as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and certificates of deposit. The Conard Financial Group, investing in the future since 2003. You can give them a call at 842-7855.
All right, 22-20 as Fairfield leading Wayne City. Emerson Robbins will serve this one and into the net. Make it be a one-point contest now. And Wayne City has the ball by way of Kayla Loker. Loker, the daughter of Terry West. Terry played for Chet Snyder years ago. 22-21. Loker hits this one. Diving on the floor is Emerson Robbins. Lady Mules hit it back over by way of Britt. Wayne City diving on the floor, able to hit it over. Little tip shot. Britt over to Barger, little one-hander. That's good!
And again, the little tip shot on the far corner has given Wayne City all sorts of fits.
And Kaylee Barger has come up huge here. Another tip shot by Barger. Seen her do that before a few minutes ago. 23-21. Lucy Britt will serve. Fielded in the back by way of Horton. Wayne City on the attack. Britt over to Barger, little one-hander. Wayne City trying to control and then do by way of Greenwald. It goes out. 24-21. One more point.
It is match point for the Lady Mules.
Lucy Britt, the senior captain of the barrel, will serve. spins the ball, serves it with the right hand. Dig right there by Wayne City. Edwards hits up high, over to Kate Book. Book over to Green. They set up for Seidel. Blocked right there at the net by Lady Mules. Green ball pushes over. Now over to Edwards. Edwards sets up for Kate Book. A little one-hander, a little tip shot. Wayne City able to field this one. Kill attempt. Edwards hits it back over to Emerson Robbins. The 3-meter line. Wayne City having a little bit of trouble. This time they hit it right back over. Emerson Robbins diving on the floor. Edwards over to Barger. Great volley right here by both teams. This ball is hit right over. Britt over to Edwards. Edwards over to Kate Book. And that's the point. Kate Book with a little one-hander. 25-21, a final for game 2. Lady Mules win this one 2 sets.
You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield wants to wish the Mules a great... Okay, they have reversed the call.
Oh,
and we'll keep it right here.
Okay, my
and
mistake.
We'll tell you about Carnaby Square here in just a couple of minutes.
And now the ball goes out. Lady Mules win this one.
And that is a winner.
25-22, a final.
You know, go see Christy and the gang at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Guys, guys, you know what? Go in and see Christy. You know, I need a birthday gift from my lady. And they can help you out. They'll set you up with something real nice. If you're in trouble in the doghouse, Christy can just about tell you what they'll need if they've been in the store. 115 East Main in Fairfield. That's Carnaby Square, the fashion leader. Go Mules. Congratulations on the win. There's only so much time in the day, and that's why People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with their PNB To Go mobile banking app. PNB To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card on and off, and much more, all on your smartphone. It's truly banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Stay tuned. Chet Snyder is going to join us here in just a couple of minutes. The Fairfield Save-A-Lot is your locally owned hometown grocery store at 709 West Main. They wish the Mules a great season. They're open 8 to 8 Monday through Saturday, 8 to 7 on Sunday. The Fairfield Save-A-Lot. They offer fresh fruit and produce, fresh cut meats, and everyday low prices. You can check out their Facebook page for weekly specials. Mules a 2-set win over Wayne City here tonight. And Derek, they jumped on the shoulders of Emerson Robbins. She had 16 kills tonight by my count. And unofficially 16 kills. And the Lady Mules pick up another victory here tonight.
I thought Mabry Ellis did a great job serving in both sets, along with Riley in that second set. I also thought, all the Lady Mules that were out there on the floor played very well tonight, but there were players who really stepped up. I thought Alexis Klein stepped up big late in that second set, especially helping out with the blocking side of things. We also saw Kaylee Barger get a couple of nice, especially in that second set when it was just so close, so tight of a game, getting those nice tip shots over. And those are big points right there from Barger. Everyone played well tonight. Gracie Edwin with a couple of nice kills, but, man, everyone contributed. And I tell you what, man, it was just a fun game. That first set, Fairfield won 25-14, but that second set, I'll tell you what, it was a fun one. It was a dandy.
We await the arrival of Coach Chet Snyder. I want to tell you about our next volleyball match coming up on Mule Nation. It's going to be in a couple of weeks. It's going to be the Mules and Flora. That will be on September 15th. Our next broadcast on Mule Nation is tomorrow night as the Mules football team plays at Cesar Valier, Waltonville, for a Black Diamond Conference matchup. Kickoff at 7 p.m. We'll be on the air about 15 minutes or so before with the pregame right here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Derek, what a great run by the Lady Mules. They had to fight back in that last set. They were down by, 4 or 5 at one point and came back and tied it. Wayne City jumped up by another 2, and then the Lady Mules just closed things out.
I also thought, too, that, you know, whenever you're down, you just keep chipping away is what you have to try to do. You have to keep chipping away, and that's what Fairfield did. They never let the pressure of the game get to them. I thought overall it was a great game by Lady Mules, just never giving up, just being able to just keep playing, play with what you know. They never really got rattled at all, not that I could tell, but they just kept hanging in there. They kept chipping away. That's what it's about. Just keep mentioning that, chipping away, but that's what it is. I mean, when you're down, you got to close that deficit, you got to close the gap, and you got to come back on top. And they were on top earlier, but then Wayne said they had to lead, but then they come right back.
Well, when you're down by 4 or 5 points in a rally point match, I mean, it's one of those situations where, yeah, you mentioned you do got to chip. Your first goal, you know, get the ball back, get a point, get another point.
Yeah.
Get the ball back. I mean, it's exactly what the Lady Mules did.
Chet Snyder just got done talking to his team over there. They had a huddle, by the way, so try to get Chet to come over here for a quick post-game interview.
As we await the arrival of Coach Chet Snyder, congratulations once again to the Lady Mules. A 2-set winner here tonight over Wayne City. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. I want to tell you about the Wayne County Farm Bureau. They've been around for 100 years now. And the Wayne County Farm Bureau, they've stood by their mission every one of those 100 years to improve the future of agriculture, from advocating your interest on the Hill in Washington or by walking the hill or the halls at our state capitol. FNB would like to take a moment to say thank you to all area farmers. You truly are the heart of the heartland, whether it's for the season's crop or the next crop of seasoned farmers. FNB is proud to support you by offering agribusiness services, products, and solutions designed to help you grow. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Congratulations once again to the Lady Mules. They get the big victory here tonight over Wayne City. And Chet Snyder going to make his way up to the booth here. We'll let him slide on some headsets, and we'll get a couple of words. We'll let Derek slide on his sets here, and I will pass the headsets over to Coach Chet Snyder.
All right, we're here with the coach, Chet Snyder of the Fairfield Lady Mules. Excuse me real quick here, Coach. Try to position the camera here where you can see both of us on here on Mule Nation. Coach, congratulations on the 2-set victory. First set, it was 25-14, but that second set, though, that was a nail biter, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, and that's what, anytime you play the county rival match, you know, and you got a great crowd and the kids know each other, you're going to get that outcome. So Wayne City's coming off they had a really good tournament at our place. They went 3-2 and fought some really hard teams, and I knew they just weren't going to lay down. They kept fighting.
And this was a team too that had a lot of experience, had a lot of players returning. So what was your game plan? What was your strategy going into tonight?
Well, we wanted to try a couple things we hadn't practiced, and we did neither of those very well. So I really working right now with them on trying to be vulnerable and learn new things and be tough and to have courage. And to have courage, you got to be vulnerable. And we've worked on that all summer. And trying to do it out here in a match it's a different thing. So we'll get better.
Yeah. What is one thing that, I know the season just started for you, but what's something that you've noticed that you want to see your team improve in the most?
To win at an elite level, you have to play really good defense, and you have to serve really tough. And we serve really tough sometimes, and then we're going to miss. I'm fine with them missing 3 serves a game, that we can't miss 5 or 7.
No.
You know, and that's the difference. We got to get tough at that service line because you just cannot give good teams the ball. It's going to come right back at you. And then we've got to get better defensively.
I thought there was players tonight. I was thinking about like Alexis Klein patrolling that middle in that second set. I also thought Kaylee Barger with those 2 big tip shots over Emerson Robbins getting those kills. Riley Edwards did a great job setting it up, and Mabriola serving, and even Gracie Ed with a couple of nice kills. Just everyone just contributed, and Kate Book. I mean, just everyone did a great job.
Everyone can contribute. It was good. Yeah, the senior outside got a couple big kills on her birthday for us. She's 17 today, Barger. And she made a couple really smart plays. You know, we have a couple girls that can hit the ball so dang hard that, you know, Wayne City was really backed and ready to dig the ball for, you know, power. And we found some holes there at the end. So.
Yeah. Coach, talk about where you're going to be playing volleyball next and everything.
We go Saturday morning and have a really tough 9 o'clock match against Effingham St. Anthony. They won 28 matches last week. They're a really good program, and it's going to be a tough first match of the day. Then we turn around and play Edwards County. So our pool there, maybe I'm a little biased, but it's the toughest pool that day. And hopefully we can get through our pool and go to gold, play teams like Carterville and Newton and maybe Mount Zion, maybe Tolono Unity. So just got to get through our pool.
What time? What is the name of the tournament? What time does it start for you guys?
It's the Alney Tiger Classic.
Okay.
Yep, starts at 9 o'clock this Saturday in Alney.
All right. Well, hey, we encourage Mule Nation to make the trip over up to Alney.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on the 2-set victory
Mule Nation
tonight.
for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is great for a lot of people.
Absolutely. We're glad to bring it here, and also it's our first volleyball stream of the season here.
Awesome.
We're going to be streaming more games and everything, so we're really excited about that. And Chet, thank you as always for coming up here and talking. Greatly appreciate it. And Mule Nation still strong here locally and abroad. And again, we thank you. And I said, hey, go get him Saturday, all right?
We hope to. Thanks a lot, Derek. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Oops. That's all right. Thank you, guys.
Mules coach Chet Snyder on the victory here tonight over Wayne City in 2 sets. Mules Volleyball is brought to you by Carnaby Square, FNB Fairfield National Bank, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland Country Financial, Carter Trucking, People's National Bank, Conard Financial Group, the Fairfield Save-A-Lot, the Fairfield Banking Company, Rush Appliance and Furniture, Potts Family Pharmacy, and hashtag No Tan Lines. Our next volleyball match coming up September 15th as the Lady Mules take on Flora in Black Diamond Conference action. Our next broadcast on Mule Nation tomorrow night, Mules football at Cessarville. We're on the air about 15 minutes before 7. For Bobby Ellis, for Derek Dunn, for Claire Vaughn, I'm Mark Turner. Have a good evening, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night at